at some point, but it's fine. You guys hear us? Testing 1 2 1 2. It looks like we got AIRLINE frame.
Yep, we're on Starlink again. So
yep.
One last little test here to see how it goes. Just now leaving Harris Ranch. Although we didn't get the barbecue in before Harris Ranch, so that delayed us about an hour.
Hour and a half. Yeah, it was bad. I don't know. Must have been an accident overnight. They were trying to repair a bridge.
Can you guys hear us okay? Someone saying the audio is cutting in and out.
Frame rate. Just give us a second to get on the freeway. Parked right spot. Should be 30 frames a second now. Good.
Ken Murray says audio's better. It's getting better when you get to the road. Okay, good. No, audio is fine. All right. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Got you on road cam right now, so you can get the views. Keep talking.
Sorry, I'll talk in a second here. I'm just trying to get us back on the freeway.
That was Allison.
Oh,
keep talking.
Sorry.
LOL.
Keep talking. Keep talking. Keep talking. We're at 30 frames a second. It looks like there was another update on Starlink since Wednesday. So I don't know if they keep on updating things. See what happens here.
The audio is going in and out. Can't hear you. Okay. Well,
that's probably a YouTube thing.
Yeah.
Looks like audio is fine.
Yeah, maybe refresh on your end. Thanks, Marco. Yeah, we'll drive safely and stay safe. Kevin's got his eyes on the road while I analyze the chat. Kevin and Rudy are the best on YouTube.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Knife Man King. I'm Charlie, by the way, in case anyone doesn't know. Producer, editor. I was on this trip with Kevin. Hello from Little Rock. Thanks for tuning in from Little Rock. So, how's everyone's Friday going? Ready for the big 3-day weekend?
Yeah, big 3-day weekend. Of course, traffic's a little busier today than normal. Everyone's escaping San Francisco or...
Oh, you know what? Sorry to interrupt. I think the same audio thing that was happening the last time you and Rudy did this, there's some noise cancellation happening. When we stop speaking, everything goes silent. And that was happening last time with Rudy.
All right, so on, see the pink thing above 1? Click on that. See where it says processing? Turn that off. No, the green button that says processing.
Oh.
Turn that off.
Okay.
Now do the green one next to it.
Hit this?
This one. Yeah. Do the same thing. Turn off processing. All right.
Okay.
And should that be put the knob back up on the left-hand side?
This one.
All right. Hopefully that works better.
All right. Give me a second to put this back down, and then I'll look at the chat and see what you guys are saying. If it's better. Now we hear the ambiance. Okay, good. Good, good. Thank you.
Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2
Testing.
1 2. Looks like the audio kind of went down a little bit. Turn up that knob a little bit.
The 4.
Testing 1 2. Yeah, 4. All right. How's
Good.
that? Is that good?
Can you hear us now? All right.
Very much. Turn the camera around so they can actually see you.
Seems like it's...
Let's see who we are.
Oh.
What's up, everyone?
How's it going? Yes, I'm wearing glasses today before anyone wonders.
Wait, did you just decide not to put contact lenses in today?
Contacts really dry out my eyes, so every once in a while I just give them a break.
It was dry up there in San Francisco.
Yeah, that wind's very drying. So yeah, this is what we look like today.
Not much different than the day before or yesterday or the day before that.
So we'll turn you back to the road. People seem to like that.
The road show.
Hey guys, hi Roy, hi H Dot, Dreambert, Ken Murray, Joni's in the chat. Hey Joni, Nanny Needles, Janet, Pinky Todd.
Everyone showed up.
Yeah, thanks guys.
In there.
Ken says thanks guys for going live on your journey. No problem. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, I mean, people are asking, were you going to go live today? And I thought, well, since I had to end the show early yesterday because of the internet issues, might as well go live today. Maybe a last hurrah for Starlink, maybe not.
It's still up in the air, literally.
Well, I'm not afraid to say other channels' names. Sal Cali Plains is up at SFO right now using Starlink. We were watching it a little bit. I don't know what his settings are. It looks like he's got it on 720, probably low frame rate. Seems to be working okay.
There was still glitchiness here and there, but the overall quality of the video was kind of...
Yeah, so I don't know what his settings... And that has to do with your settings, too, in your computer and whatnot. So I don't know what kind of settings he's got going on. Might have lowered everything to the point where it works okay, but I had it 1080 60 frames a second on Wednesday, and it just was not holding. So if I can give you 1080 60 frames a second in a spot that we had no problem 3 months ago, then I'm not going to change how we do things. They need to either fix their tower or do something.
Right, and you guys don't want to watch poor quality video of the planes. You want to see the crisp,
clear... Yeah, I'll just stay in LA. I mean, there's no point in going to SFO at this point until they get that fixed.
Right.
If they ever do.
So we got Rita in the chat. People are commenting about all the dead bugs on the windshield, so...
Yeah. I guess I should have...
We should have scrubbed it off.
I can get off, we can clean it. Next gas station.
We'll stop at the next gas station, guys, and do a little scrub on the windshield.
Yeah.
In the meantime, you got to look at some dead bugs. Sorry. Let's see. Cali Boy 805. No, we are headed to Los Angeles. We are, what'd you say, halfway between San Francisco and LA?
Are we halfway? Probably a little bit more than halfway.
Yeah. Michael Fontana says, Kevin, you need to make AVL on the road stickers.
Really?
Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl says hi. Kevin and Charlie.
What's up, everyone? Sorry about yesterday. Sorry about Wednesday. Sorry about Thursday.
Sorry about every day.
Sorry.
Hey, you did your best. You put every option to the test and did what you could.
No joke yesterday. That was some extreme wind.
Yeah. Yeah, we were literally almost getting blown over at certain points.
There's a gas station. Should I get off and clean up the window?
If you want. Rita says halfway is about Lost Hills.
Of course you know that, Rita.
Of course Rita knows this.
Oh, by the way, Rita.
Human GPS.
Rita, there's... What are they called?
Oh,
something Golden Girls.
Oh, man, what were they called?
There's a group
of 4 women who get together every Sunday. They're outside of San Francisco, to watch the show on Sunday, but they are huge Rita fans.
Yes, they have Camp Rita t-shirts.
They all wear Camp Rita t-shirts.
Can you believe that?
I'm trying to remember their name. Something Dale Golden Girls.
Yeah. Kathy.
Kathy, if you're in the chat, please remind us.
Yeah.
They love you, Rita. They love you a lot.
God, there's a Baja Fresh here. I haven't seen a Baja Fresh since Arizona.
Oh, those are kind of good. Are you hungry?
Kind of am.
We just started a show.
Baja Fresh at a gas station? I don't know. Will we make it home in one piece? That's the question.
Oakdale Golden Girls.
Oakdale.
Thank you, Renette.
Yes.
Renette's in the chat. Hey, Renette.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the Oakdale Golden Girls love Rita.
All right, I'll jump out and do it. Since you got.
All right, so Kevin's going to hop out. Oh, you get to see it.
I just swore. Oops, I'm sorry, you guys. I forgot I'm on.
Forget what you heard the last 5 seconds. Should I just leave this in my lap or what?
You don't have to.
I'm not hitting anything.
It seems like the audio is really high, so just turn that large knob down a little bit.
How's it now?
Testing 1, 2.
Testing. Okay. Oh, we're back. All right, guys. I believe we're back. Thanks for hanging with us. We had a little glitch with,
audio, just
audio. Got a stream going right now.
We have a stream going.
Alright. Back. You guys are still here. Thank you.
Probably can't hear us very well.
Allison says we can hear you. How well can you hear? Is it good quality audio? Is it kind of, you know, like just a camera mic audio? It's all good again, Allison says.
It's all good. You can hear us on our microphones.
You can hear us on our mics? Everyone's saying we can hear you. Very good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're on Starlink, Gerald. Yep, trying it out again. Are those almond trees? Oh, I see them. Not sure. Much better. Joni says it's decent. Good. All right. Thanks, Emily. Cool. All right. So we can continue on.
Turn it. Let me hear.
Oh, Rita says Charlie is good. Kevin not as
yeah,
good.
because it's not. It's coming off the camera. It's not coming off.
Okay.
Microphones.
Yeah, we're not getting actual mic, our lav mic audio, so just bear with us.
Alright, testing 1, 2, 1, 2. Is this better? Can you guys hear me now? Turn it up microphone so I can hear it.
Well, it's not.
Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. And now it looks like it's coming through audio.
Testing. It's not loading the stream on my.
Sorry
account,
guys, we're just a mess today. Seems to be the going rate this week.
Come on, positive vibes. Keep it positive.
No, reality.
Got it. Hopeful thinking, and it's gonna work. I don't know. It's the internet out here. Okay, here we go.
Testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Reality. Alright, that is the microphone.
Alright, I think we got audio all figured out.
Alright, so how's your day going? Who's off for the holiday?
It is. Thanks, Johnny, for understanding. We're in the middle of nowhere, so there's going to be little hiccups. Rita, Kevin's still not up. That was a minute ago you sent that, right, Rita? Is Rita hearing him
You
okay
should
now?
hear me now. It looks like it's going through
on the 5. Uh-oh. You're getting a phone call. Decline. Okay. Let's see here. What's going on in the chat? Ken Murray's officially on vacation. Nice, nice. Let's see.
How many of you guys are watching?
Yeah, let's see how many of you guys are in here right now. 250 watching right now. Cool. Thanks, guys.
All right, so the real question is, and of course this isn't on the 5 freeway that we were on Tuesday, but it seems like it's holding its frame rate a little bit better than it did the other day, though. Say that, no, it's doing. Forget about it. Forget about it.
Wait, did you say we're not on the 5?
I said we're not on the parts
Again, so we're, seeing how things work. It's not going to be perfect. Traffic looks good. That will change the closer we get to Los Angeles. Nice. Everyone's just talking to each other in the chat, seeing their weekend plans,
Don't mind
lawn
us over
mowing.
there.
Gerald said Publishers Clearinghouse was calling. Nancy's retired. Every day's a vacation. Yeah, that sounds nice. Chris Schultz. Kevin, can you please bring me jet blue wings at JFK next week? Thank you.
Remember. If not, hopefully I'll get some more on the flight out.
Did you invite Adam and his family to the 24-hour live stream?
No, I didn't mention anything about that.
Well, Adam has a show to do that weekend from his back course, so he probably can't miss that.
Is that weekend?
He does one every Saturday. Yeah. Aviation Mike has beer league hockey. That sounds fun. Thanks, Stephen McLeod, for watching from Australia. It's already Saturday morning. Very cool.
Wow, I can't believe it's Friday already.
I know.
I feel like Friday.
This week flew by. Allison's going to remind us. She's telling Chris Schultz about the wings.
Blue wings. I got a ton of those. They're sitting right there on my counter in my apartment.
Yeah. Margie's enjoying the drive. Good, good. Soul Searching Emily says fry yay. Yep. Yep. Robert's Airship. Hope Adam gets some green merch for his birthday.
Oh, his favorite color is green, yeah.
Chip says AVL needs an I-5 emoji. Well, that depends on if we're up in SFO much,
Yeah, which kind of turn the camera around.
All right,
This is
flipping this
amazing.
cam. We're getting real right now.
And make sure that the car is not covering my face. Turn it just a little bit more that way. There we go. All right. A lot of people were asking, especially yesterday, are you going to do the car drive on the way back to LA? And I was kind of like, I don't know, we'll see. And then after we've ended the show early yesterday, I thought, well, oh, by the way, you got a super chat on the screen. Just hit clear. It was like, well, now when it's beyond my control, and I think the majority of you guys know that, there's another live streamer that went to Bayfront Park today to test Starlink. We were watching it earlier because I wanted to see what his log was, and it seems to be okay, but I don't know what settings he has on his computer. It wasn't holding steady for us, and we tried T-Mobile, we tried Verizon, we tried AT&T. AT&T seemed to be the best option there yesterday and Wednesday, and for the most part it held up, but it still surprised. Because everyone in the chat yesterday was like, well, you should call Verizon, you should call AT&T, you should call them all. I think it's one of those towers or something there that they all share, because they're all equally just as bad. So Sal called Verizon, and of course he got the response, and I knew exactly what kind of response they were going to get. You need to go a little bit deeper. You need to get in touch with the engineers behind the scenes. Those are the people that are really going to go like deep in, because if you guys remember, we had T-Mobile at LAX. It was very solid, and then one time it just all of a sudden one day it just went like it just didn't work for us, and I had to transfer everything from T-Mobile over to Verizon, which cost a lot of money, and I didn't want to do that. But if you remember, I was calling T-Mobile out all the time on the streams. Well, it caught the attention of T-Mobile, and I actually was able to talk to an engineer or a group of engineers at T-Mobile that really did the investigation. Tower that had got vandalized in Westchester, and that they had been trying to get a hold of the property owner to get on to that property to fix the tower, and they couldn't. So there was indeed something that did go bad. It was obviously beyond their control, but we need to find the people that can do the deep research on it. Somebody on a, when you call customer service, no fault of their own, but they don't have that information on their end. It's just going to look, it's just fine. You can make a phone call. And one other thing, if you go back and listen to this, our Verizon modem 3 months ago, back in February, when I had 2 shows there at Bayfront Park at the exact same spot, with no glitches whatsoever for 2 full days, that modem was showing 5G. Yesterday it was showing 4G. So there's cell phone service to run a live stream, and it was before. So technically they do have service there, and it's not going to show up as no service. It's just not, it's not 5G, it's not strong like it was before. So I like SFO, but if I can't get signal up there, then I'm not going to have the expense of going up there until it gets fixed. I'm not saying that we will never go back up there again. I hope it does get fixed, and hopefully I have some time that I can try to have something maybe that works at AT&T or Verizon or one of those to really look into it and figure out what's going on. But until that, it's not worth going up there and having a show that's just going to completely be glitchy. Obviously, I got Starlink in hopes that that was going to be maybe something would help achieve a live stream. And at this point, I'm not saying that it might be an option at one point. But for right now, it doesn't seem that way. And so the decision that I have to make right now is, A, do I just ship it back this weekend? It has to be back by next week. So I have to do it before we go to New York. Do I ship it back? Or do I keep it and put the monthly fee on hold? I can put the $165 a month on hold, not pay into it, and I can keep the satellite. Now the question is that satellite going to get better? Are they going to come out with a new version of that in a year from now? And let's say I didn't touch it for a year. Then $350 went down the drain. These are all decisions I have to make.
Right. My opinion is you return the one you have, give it a year, see what their technology advances to. It might be smaller the next time. It might, the actual unit might improve. You don't know. So, and we do have a super chat, our first of the day, from 2 Arizona 1990, $10 super chat. He says, "Here's some gas money, fellas."
Put it on the screen. There we go.
Sorry, now we're on the screen. I was just in SFO last weekend, flying from Denver for a memorial service. I really liked your streams. Thank you to Arizona 1990. Appreciate it. So,
I don't know, what is everyone saying in the
let me get back to that screen. Let's see. Really? No one's really... Gerald said, some more time and work a deal out with them.
No, I did it at LAX. It didn't work. I did it at the H Hotel, and we did it at Clutter's Park. It did not work very well. Here's the thing about LAX. We have us, so
Right.
I don't need it at LAX, and it's not solid enough for what high atop the H Hotel. Then it's not going to work for us at LAX.
Right. And like you said, you don't need it on the road,
I
smaller
mean,
destination.
in a perfect world, for $165 a month, it's unlimited. So if that,
Right.
but we're not there at this point. We're not there.
But like to figure these things out. So in that sense, it was successful in that we learned what's going to work and what doesn't, and the issues going on in San Francisco. So
Yeah.
now you adjust plans and go from there and try to figure things out. But in the meantime, you're going to continue to get great LAX streams and work next week. So
Yeah.
a lot of exciting stuff.
Beyond the internet, the win yesterday, and a little bit on ways, which kind of just sucked.
Yeah.
Because the ones are great because that's where you're going to get your sound, because you're so close to the runway. You're so far from the 2.8 runways. To me, it's like, it's fine visually, but you just don't, it's not. Charlie and I played at the hotel that we were at in the little lounge area. There was a 2-player video game system where you kind of like sit, you know what I mean?
It's
down.
the old
Atari
system.
So Centipede or
Miss Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Frogger.
Jr., Miss Pac-Man. And so we were playing all those games, and I was like, this is kind of fun, but we're missing the sound. Remember the sound from those games?
Yes.
Remember being in an arcade? It wasn't the same, and that's how I feel about the 2.8 runways at SFO. If I can't hear the planes take off or land or anything, all I was hearing was wind sound. To me, that's not the same. That's not the high quality I want to give you guys. So, I mean, beyond the internet, that was kind of annoying.
Trevor Yenrak says Amazon is developing a satellite system as well.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, I haven't heard of that.
There we go. We need competition.
Right. That's what I was saying earlier. Is there anything that competes with that? Because that's when you're motivated to really make it the best it can be. When there's someone else trying to steal your market.
To another point. Turn the camera around one more time. It's over my head.
So, there we go.
All right, so here's my other point. So that's good. Amazon is going to create a satellite version too, and so there would be competition. Right now, there is no competition. There's only one company, Starlink, that offers this. That's it. And so I would be stupid as a business owner, as someone who is the business of live streaming in remote areas, not to try that. Correct? I'm sure you guys, most of you agree. But there's a small percentage of people, and maybe it's larger than I think, but I have gotten tons of emails. I've gotten tons of direct messages on social media, attacks on me. How dare I support Starlink and Elon Musk and all that kind of baloney. That I'm not in the I hate politics. I really do. I think it's just the root of all evil. But it's the only thing out there. It's the only option. And I'm in the business of live streaming in not great places for the most part. It's not like I'm out in the middle of the Amazon forest, but you got to try it. You got to try it. And now other live streamers are trying it too, and it's not successful, but you've got to at least try it. But for people to write emails to me and say, how dare you support something like that? I'm not supporting it. I'm just giving it a try, first of all. And it may not work, and maybe it's sending. But there's, and I don't know how big this crowd of people is, maybe larger than I think, but there's
stock will be better. I don't know.
Right.
When the new competition comes up, we'll give it a try. But for right now, there's only one company out there doing it.
Right. And we're getting comments about what you're saying. Soul Searching Emily says it was absolutely worth a try. Robert's Airship, you gave Starlink an honest try. Patrick says some people are so narrow-minded. Right, they can't see past their own personal agendas to see the bigger picture of just trying to provide the best entertainment, live stream entertainment for you guys possible. And it has nothing to do with supporting anyone. Some people have the argument, well, just purchasing a product, you're supporting that person. But sometimes you have to separate the product from the person because, how many people buy things from corporations every day? Do you know the CEOs of those companies, how they feel, what their stances are, what they're donating to that you don't even know about? So I'm not here saying, we're all supporting bad things, but if you really look into it,
I think a lot of that, didn't that come out, there was a year in politics where that really came out, and there was a bunch of investigations about, Starbucks was supporting this, and this company was supporting that.
Yeah.
It's always, it does bubble up, depending on what the political climate's like.
Right.
It's interesting, but I just, I'm just sitting here trying to make the channel better. That's all I'm trying to do.
Right. And no matter what you disagree with it on some level. So, you just have to do what you do and
but
do the best
I
you
don't know
can.
if they're trying to get a reaction from me or just trying to throw salt in the wound, but to email me and just say, I really do like your shows. You're probably the best in the business at what you do, and highly compliments of the channel, but then at the same time, then they say go break your left arm at the same time. It's
Those kind of things just need to be ignored. I'm getting a couple comments saying the audios, can we boost the sound gain? Is anyone else having issues with that? I did bring it up a little bit a minute ago, so let us know if you can hear us okay.
on your phone so I can hear it. Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2. 1 2 1 2.
Sound gain. Is anyone else having issues with that? I did bring it up a minute ago, so let us know if you can hear us okay. Sound gain. Sounds like it's not. Can barely hear Kev.
Oh, great.
But someone else says audio is good, so audio sounds good. Can hear, but you cut in and out. Yeah, this is another test, guys. We're working with Starlink, and we're out in the middle of nowhere. Jerry says, no, the audio is fine. Okay. Audio is fine here. Joni says, I'll take what I can get.
There you go, Joni.
See? That's the right attitude. You know what? We're doing our best, and you're supporting it. Thank you so much. Patrick says, audio is fine on my end. Okay, good. Good. Kayla's saying it's probably YouTube.
If it's cutting in and out, reload your browser because that is a YouTube issue.
Johnny says, turn volume up if you can't hear them. That works too.
No, the volume, no, don't turn it up.
I'm not.
It's already high.
Alright, so
what are you guys all doing for the weekend? Long weekend? Cooking?
Anyone doing some barbecues, picnics, traveling.
Barbecue sounds good.
We could have waited in a 45-minute line.
No, that's all right. We're already behind schedule as it is.
All right, got a 757 chip sent in a $9.99 super chat. Here. All right. Let's see, what are you guys up to? Murray's flying to San Diego on Sunday for a much-needed vacation. Nice. Cheryl Reichardt is making. She didn't specify, so at some point today or this weekend she's going to have some mac and cheese.
Nice.
Kayla Lopez is working Saturday, watching the Indy 500 Sunday. It was that Sunday. Margie says, watching AVL on Sunday. Thank you. Juliet Echo, I'll be working 10 hours of overtime on Monday. Ugh. Sorry you have to work on the holiday.
Is that triple time?
Yeah. Mary Taylor, cooking out. Nice. Donna Lavasseur, air show and sleeping.
Nice.
Michelle RS. No. Hey, Michelle. How were the Wagyu burgers? Russ Snitker is asking. Oh, do you want to tell that story?
Yeah, I do. Can
You
you guys
kinda-
hear me okay? There, turn up your audio so I can hear it. Just make sure it's not. Testing 1, 2.
How were the Wagyu burgers? Russ Snitker is asking. Oh, do you want to tell that story?
Yeah, I do. Can you guys hear me okay? There, turn up your audio so I can hear it. Just make sure it's not. Stand by 1 second here, guys.
Stand by.
Testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Wait, keep it up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Listen. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Wait, keep it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Listen. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. So weird. Testing 1, 2. Keep it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Listen. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Alright, well, our microphones are going through. Listen. 1, 2.
And it sounds like it's skipping.
Loaded.
Use lens to see what kind of fruit it
And it sounds like it's skipping.
is. Use lens
not what it was a month ago, that's for sure. Not quite sure what happened. Different cook, maybe. Different chef. I don't know. Oh, and I did ask him how much of the $26 for the hamburger goes to the wildfire victims in LA, and the waitress goes, I have no idea. Kind of expected.
And then we asked if anyone would know, and she said no.
Yeah.
We
Not
hear you,
surprised.
Kevin.
Not
Sounds
surprised by
great. Sorry. People can hear you, so.
Okay. So the Wagyu, and we did take video. We should probably show that on the Sunday show. We can show
Yes.
it. Charlie eating the Wagyus. The Marriott doesn't win the award. I mean, I don't want to say the Westin now wins, but the Marriott, I would say it's like equal. It's not. There's not one now that is ahead of the other.
And I'm gonna have to disagree with that.
Yeah, well, I know you like that. I mean, the Marriott kind of leaps forward just a little bit, but not what it was like a month ago. Something has changed. And Renette was there with us. She agreed.
Yeah, Renette
She had
agreed.
it.
I didn't have the experience of the Marriott last time, and it was really good according to everyone. So
It was really good. Much different. So something has changed. Just, the same day the internet went down, the chef at the Marriott apparently skipped town is too. So I don't know. Something, all has changed there in like the last month. What's going on in Melbury right there?
yeah, what's going on? So someone Blue Dragon Who corporate cost cutting.
Maybe. It seems like the patio was a lot smaller.
Really? At the Marriott?
Oh, yesterday I had it again. And I said medium, and it came medium well. So they took it back, gave me another one, and it was still medium well. It was not medium. So they offered some free dessert at the end to make it up, but I still ate it.
Robert's Airship is asking, has there been a sighting yet of the Korean A380 in the new livery?
No.
Allison says, ooh, medium well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good. How do you guys like your hamburger patties cooked?
Medium.
I'll go medium rare, personally.
Really? Medium?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I like it pink. Kayla Lopez, I've heard in general Marriott is changing a lot.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
I'm still waiting for my free room. Marriott Bonvoy. Still haven't gotten enough credits after all this time.
Huh. Emily's medium all the way. Yeah, mediums is as high as I'll go. Medium rare, Joni. Yep, I agree.
But for a $26 burger, you better know what the difference between medium and medium well is.
Right.
Not once, but twice. I think they must have gotten a different chef. Not as good as the one that was there a month ago.
Well, weren't you there on the weekend last time also?
We were there on the weekend.
This is a weekday, so maybe they have a different weekend crew. Michelle RS, medium well at least. Does that mean you want it well done, possibly? Margie, well, if I see pink, won't eat it. Okay. Yeah, everyone's got their taste. I know my mom will order a hamburger well done. She orders her steak well done. I'm like, Mom, you're eating shoe leather. What are you doing? That's how she likes it. Edward Baker, I didn't know California was so flat.
Yeah, this part.
Network says, wow, Charlie, you must be quite healthy. I don't know where you got that impression, but, you know.
For eating medium rare?
Medium rare? Is that healthier?
I don't think so. Is it?
I think the only thing healthier about that is there are fewer carcinogens from all the charred meat, maybe. I don't know. But thank you for that. I appreciate it. Let's see. Renette says my dad's saying was, if the cow's been standing in the sun, it's too done. Let's see. What else? What else?
I guess that's it. I mean,
What about TWA coming up? Anything you wanna?
no. Will you guys?
Some great stuff. So, go ahead. Why are
Will you
you?
guys please watch these road trip shows? Please, pretty please. Our numbers weren't very good in SFO. Probably the worst numbers in terms of viewership ever at SFO. And maybe it had something to do with the internet. I don't know.
I'm sure that had a lot to do with it, and the fact that the runway switched and you were getting as great
Yeah.
views. It's, you know, maybe people are busy. I mean, there's all kinds of things. But we love to see the viewers in there, so make sure you join us for the TWA shows, and of course the big Sunday show in just 2 days. So
Yeah. We'll be back
got a
in
lot
LA.
going on. And then on Monday, we're back in Ontario.
A week from Monday.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
You'd be
A
scared
week
if I was there.
from Monday.
A week
Yeah.
from Monday.
Gave Kevin a heart attack. My days are all blending together, so. Cheryl says these road trips are the best.
Really?
You guys seem to like it, so.
How many people?
Right now, we've got 278 watching. 49 Mac tuned into the stream and stayed until the end. Thank you. Was that yesterday or Wednesday's show? Gina M's working her vibes for JFK. Thanks, guys. Good vibes, good vibes. One Element Boy 4. Kevin wears his heart on his sleeve. I know he's bummed about this trip. It's okay, buddy. Next one will be better, and we are enjoying the road trip.
Alright, good.
Thank you.
I guess I have a question to ask you guys, because I saw we lost some frame rates back there, and I'm not talking about the audio today, but more the video. Are there less dropouts today?
You guys can hear us again? Emily's saying live. Sue Major says okay back. Alright, sounds like you guys are seeing and hearing us again. Give us a thumbs up if you're hearing and seeing us okay. Thank you. Thumbs up from Vegas 1. Okay, Allison, the question was...
Question was, does this road trip have hiccups than the last road trip
Alright.
using Starlink? And I think we have our answer to that.
Yeah, 49 Maxon says seems to be dropping out more this time.
Interesting.
Everyone's giving thumbs up though. They're hearing and seeing us right now, so
Okay.
thank you guys. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah.
I think it's just going to go back. I'm not going to hold on to
That's you can look into it again. Renette says more hiccups. Yeah, that seems to be the consensus. So we said go to Phoenix and do an evening stream next month. Avoid day heat.
The Phoenix? You mean with Starlink? I don't need Starlink in Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix actually has decent
Yeah, go figure.
internet service now, so. Yeah, Game Boy Lyric. Yeah, Sal was having similar issues at SFO lately. Yeah. There's something going on with a tower in that area that's affecting all this, and Starlink is not a great alternative for us, at least. So are you guys enjoying this view? An open road. Yeah, we're not trying to cook any plane jockeys by sending them to Phoenix the next 3 months. Cell coverage is sparse. So you guys are liking the views. Beautiful. Skies are beautiful. Yeah, it's a great day for a drive.
Buggy again.
Are we gonna have to stop and debug? What's the temperature out there? Like, what is
It's 87.
87 degrees, but is that the car?
That's the car.
So it might actually be like 84, 85 outside. This makes Joni miss road trips. Yeah, they could be fun. Kevin's thunderstorm video from Phoenix 2 years ago was gorgeous. That's from Joni.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, in all honesty, I was out there, I can't remember how many hours. I almost passed out like 6 times that day. That was really hot. Though storm coverage was great.
And Jane Maldonado, Legend Jane, sent in 20 gifted memberships. I hit it. I'm not seeing it even though I hit the button. Well, thank you, Jane. Yeah, we're having some hiccups here. Anyway, Jane, thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
the
Jane.
20.
20 gifted memberships.
Awesome. Legend Jane, once again, showing great support for the channel. We appreciate it so much.
Chip super chat real quick. Just see if that comes up. Click on that again. Try it again.
On Jane's or Chips?
Chip. Okay, now do Jane. There we go.
Rep down. All right, there we go. Thank you, Jane.
Thanks, Jane. Enjoy the road trip.
Let's see. What are people saying? Everyone's receiving memberships from Jane and thanking her. California to Ohio every other year as a kid. The scenery is mesmerizing.
Not around here.
Malum, where are we heading? We're heading back to Los Angeles. After our San Francisco SFO trip, we did 2 streams, so just heading heading back, getting ready for the big Sunday show, and then TWA next week. Safe travels. Thank you. Make sure and tune in. Gerald A. reminds me of the cone of silence on Get Smart. Remember that, Charlie? I never really saw that show. Yeah, that might be a little before my time. Rista Corgi says, I think you're east of Bakersfield. Are we that far north still? No. I'm lost personally, so. Ken Murray says San Joaquin Valley. Okay.
Willow.
Optimistic Mountain Landscape asking, will there be an SFO trip in June?
No. There was. Not anymore.
Shell says, okay, Kevin, it's hypnotic. Can't stop watching.
This shot?
Well, that's good, I guess. It's hypnotizing people.
Maybe I should just create a second channel and just drive you around.
I mean, people seem to like just watching the open road like that. We've got 238 watching. Thank you. I know today's a busy day for a lot of people, especially on the holiday weekend, so we appreciate everyone tuning in. Joni wants more Ontario.
We're working on it, Joni.
A lot of people liked that show. You know, there's a lot of great sound at Ontario. We were so close to the action there.
Yeah.
It was really cool to be there in person too. Paul G. Smith, hello Airline Videos and ABL community. This road is so straight, wouldn't see anything like that in the UK. By the way, how fast are you going?
75.
Yeah, we're on business right now. We're following all the rules of the road. Allison says, oh, that's an idea. Put the speed on the screen like they have on those car chases.
Oh my gosh.
Miss V says, love the open road and hearing Kevin. Thank you, Miss V. Oscar, yes, we are on the 5. The 5, right? Can we say the now, or is it still 5?
No, it's the 5.
Margie says yes to the road trip channel. Okay. Optimistic Mountain Landscape liked the Ontario show. Thank you. Linda Kavinsky joining the chat. Hello, all. Good afternoon. Hey, Linda. Chris Schultz says Kevin should do a road trip to JFK. LOL.
I don't think so.
That's quite a trek.
Yeah, it's long.
49 Mac loved all the UPS aircraft at Ontario. Linda, we're on the 5 headed south to LA. We're in the San Joaquin Valley, apparently.
Apparently my insurance company is keeping an eye on my mileage on this car. They emailed me the other day asking, what's your current mileage?
Yeah.
And I said, well, it's this. I said, why are you guys asking? You've never asked this before. Charlie says that a lot of insurance agencies now ask that. I've never been asked that before.
It you've asked me, because they want to raise your rates if you're driving more than you claimed you were when you first got the policy. Because you get lower rates the less
Yeah, but
you
they
drive.
never,
obviously.
in all the cars that I've had with that exact same policy or exact same company,
Yeah.
they've never asked how many miles.
I think this is
Why
something
now?
new within the last few years, because I was never asked it in the past also. And the last couple times I've made changes, they want to know, and they even said, okay, we might come back and check this, which I don't know how they do exactly, unless they have a secret monitor in my car, but I never installed those tracking devices, so who knows. But anyway, they want to raise the rates
Of
if
course
they can.
they do.
So.
Raise it. It's already too high.
Let's see here. What's going on in the chat? Everyone's just saying hi. Jerry says, I'm only asked every year. So you get that question too, Jerry. Linda's only been asked that when making changes. So it's pretty common apparently now. I remember back in the day, I was never like told, we're going to check in and see if you're actually driving that mileage.
I don't know. It's only happened since I got this car. So no road trips to New York, or else my rates go sky high.
Well, David Nolawachka, I'm probably mispronouncing that. He says, I bet it's the insurance app on your phone. The insurance app tracks you. Do you have the State Farm app?
No.
Okay, so. Network says, never safe to pick up hitchhikers. Yeah, no. We're not doing any of that.
Only if I get to see large Marge.
Do you guys get that reference?
Someone large Marge sent ya. Excuse me, large Marge sent me.
Oh, apparently there are a lot of prisons in the Central Valley, which is where we are, so. Yeah. Oh, did we pass a sign maybe that said that? Don't pick up hitchhikers? Okay. I was wondering where that comment came from. Renette says, large Marge sent ya. Pee-wee, yep. Yep, everyone's getting the reference. Okay, thanks, guys. Is this our cue to discuss 80s movies?
Sure.
I'm not sure, Daniel. I haven't seen the marker for Twin Cities Road. I was close with your name, David? Okay, good. Nathan DC, would y'all check out Santa Barbara Station on the way? What is that?
Barbara, that's not even close to where we are.
It's a little out of our way.
We're not on the 101.
Linda, you meant to say how long have we been on the road? We left...
9:30.
Yeah, we left at 9:30.
Way too long.
But there was traffic. There was an accident.
Delayed us about an hour and a half. Backed up.
But we're through that. It's pretty... Don't want to jinx it, but everything's good right now, so... Oscar Rodriguez says, by the way, thanks for the SFO shows. They were great. Thank you, Oscar.
Thanks, Oscar.
Appreciate you watching. Oh, that's a train station in Santa Barbara. Okay. Oh, well. Yeah, it's a little out of the way. We're going to be on the road long enough.
Oh, I know what station you're talking about. Yeah. No, that's in downtown. That's not even close to where we are.
Is it cool? Is it a fun place to go visit? He says he'd go back there ever since I went on Amtrak for the first time.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've never been on an Amtrak train. I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah.
It seems like fun. Renette's asking, did you take the 152 or the bridge east?
152. Wasn't too bad.
Yeah, the scenery's nice out here, Linda. Glad you're enjoying it. Hey, Christopher Cotton. Good afternoon. Do you ever use cruise control? Yeah, me neither. I've never once used it in my life. Reflection time here. Oh yeah, we passed the avocado area, Marco.
Oh yeah.
There was one that was 20 for $1 if you bought something else.
Purchase. I don't know how much the purchase has to be.
But then another one was 10 for $1, no purchase necessary, which is still an awesome deal on avocados. So.
I've always wanted to stop at those fruit stands, but I never have. Days.
Joni says, I'm seeing fewer glitches now than an hour ago. Okay, good. Everyone's talking about cruise control now. Some saying don't use it. Some others saying it gives you better gas mileage. I just like having control at all times. I mean, I guess you have control, but...
Yeah, but I just find I constantly have to, like, the brake because someone's driving too slow or
Ken uses cruise control all the time. Yeah, everyone's got their preferences. Yeah, that's adaptive cruise control, Gerald. Yeah, where it will slow down by itself. Cars. Yeah. Does your car have adaptive?
I'm sure it does.
Yeah. That's kind of a newer feature. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about that. Optimistic Mountain Landscape asking, what do you think about self-driving cars?
I think they're cool. We took one of those Waymos a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Drove better than most people I've driven in a car with.
Yeah, I was not nervous one time in that drive, and it was an hour each way.
Yeah.
Finding the best route, I'm all for it. I like driving myself. I just like the experience, but I have no issue with self-driving cars on the road from what I've seen, so I think they're very safe.
Never seen a Cybertruck? They're like all over.
I have seen a lot, in LA especially, when I was here. I see them in Phoenix. Oh, there's one right in front of me. Yeah. I'm looking at the chat, so I'm just not seeing them. Waymo is just Jaguars. Currently, Joni, yeah, they only use that one Jaguar model. But I've heard... I've heard that they're getting a new, like a mini...
Chinese?
It's a Chinese electric car company. It's like a mini... larger to accommodate more people. So... SWAT Cat says, self-driving cars remind me of Knight Rider and those Johnny cabs from Total Recall. Yeah, I think they've come a long way since then. Kevin, do you have to do routine maintenance on your cameras? Recently I had to clean the sensor in my DSLR again because I was getting a spot on images with the sky. Apparently a little speck of dust.
Yeah, Robert, we have to clean the sensor once in a great while. I try not to take the lens off, so we put it in the case with the lens on. So you're going to get spots on your lens the more something and it kind of keeps the lens on the camera body. It's a great way to kind of prevent dust to get in to that mirrorless camera. But they do attract dust. It's very easy.
Yeah, Joni, I think they're keeping those Jaguars. They're just adding a second model. So if you want to ride a Waymo sometime in LA, you probably still get in that Jaguar. Gordy Rosenberg asking, how much in gas is SFO round trip?
In total price, I'd say about 150.
Yeah, and Starlink, yeah, didn't really work in wide open SFO airport.
Oh, did he give up?
Well, I don't know if he's referencing another stream or ours, if he's asking. Let's see. Yeah, we're headed to LA, back from SFO. We've got a few more hours ahead of us.
Is that a yikes to the $150?
Gas is not cheap here.
So I have to put premium in this car. It's average is $5.60 a gallon for premium.
Allison, do you have any thoughts on that? Gerald says the stream is still going good. Okay, good. Thanks, Gerald. In Phoenix right now, it's about $3.60 a gallon for regular, not premium. Joni, double yikes. Emily, eek, premium. Yeah, some cars, you have to buy it. Allison says she paid $2.69 a gallon today. LOL.
Must be nice.
And they don't have toll roads there either. So.
Wow.
Marianne Kelly's loving your drives. Saturday morning here in Queensland, Australia. Looking forward to returning soon. Thanks, Marianne. Appreciate it. Dan Wheaton in Mesa, Arizona, $3.65. Yeah, that sounds about right from what I pay there. Christopher Brown, any idea when a future Phoenix show could be?
Well, there was a possibility for one the week of June 9th, but it's not going to happen now. So, I don't know. It's getting kind of hot there.
Oh, okay, Allison, I see what's going on. The Boston Red Sox gave you that 15 cents off your gas, so... Okay. Everyone's quoting gas prices in their area. $2.70 in Northwest Arkansas. Nice. $2.70. Linda pays $4.60 a gallon. $3.20 in Michigan. Yeah, California is just... It's got expensive gas. Kayla paid $3.60 last time in Colorado. Yeah, so it sounds like a lot of the country's around $3.50.
So if you guys see those mountains in the distance, we're going to be driving through those. That's when basically we go from like flat to very mountainous, hilly area, and then we go flat again as we get into LA.
Dale Helton says you can use regular unleaded in a vehicle that uses premium, but it won't hurt the vehicle. The computer figures out how to handle it. Okay. Yeah, I've heard that too before, that you technically But if you like that full horsepower, then I guess you gotta stick with it. Whereabout are you guys on the drive? So we're about to hit the Grapevine.
Not yet.
Wow, $8.40 equivalent for gas in France. Wow. That is not cheap. Gerald says, AVL on the road, your best source for local food and gas prices and just good family chat. Thank you, Gerald. Try to keep you guys entertained. Does anyone have any questions or you want to know about, curious about the channel, about me or Kevin? Adrian's in the chat. Hey, Adrian. What songs would be on your road trip playlist? I listen to podcasts, so yeah, that's normally what I listen to while I'm driving.
I don't know, earlier, I've got that DJ thing on Spotify where it just randomly plays songs based on what you like to hear. And it was playing some like 70 like rock songs. Double Vision. Got Double Vision. That's a really good like 70s song. I haven't heard that in like a really long time. I was getting into that when it popped up.
Yeah, that was when that came up. I was like, oh, this is some stuff I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah.
I was liking it. Yeah. Someone thinks Kevin and Charlie need to start singing that. Singing what? Yeah, Linda, we're on Starlink right now. That's Foreigner.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joni. I'm gonna let Kevin do the singing. Podcast. I listen to a lot of true crime. Kind of, yeah, I like true crime, Dateline type stuff, but not necessarily.
Question, do you listen to podcasts? I'm like, no, not necessarily. And then I turned on the podcast version on Spotify. I said, well, we have our own podcast. I said, you want to listen? And then later tater.
And that was in 2023.
Yeah, we did a total of 14 episodes.
Yeah. It's a good little library of episodes there. Yeah, Joni, I like true crime. I'm one of those people. Copyright strike coming, boys. Start singing. Charlie, what's your favorite airline, airplane? Current airline? I mean, I used to say Southwest, but now I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite airline, honestly. Favorite plane? Even though I've never been on one, 747. Someday it'll happen.
Traffic's getting worse.
Yep, Cybertruck. Yeah, Ricardo, we are using Starlink. Yes. We're testing it out again.
Starlink and a Cybertruck, oh my.
Yeah.
And a Tesla is right behind me. Regular version.
Linda, I love true crime. My dad was a police officer many years ago, so just kind of interested. Yeah, I get that. Totally get that. I think it is the same one, Ken. It's kind of staying in front of us. Give us some more Kevin song requests. Yeah, traffic's getting a little.
People are not
Little
driving
more.
very well either.
Weekend destinations. Oh yeah, we got the NBA Finals this weekend. This is a busy weekend. Indy 500 on Sunday. You want Kevin to sing Jive Talkin'? Do you know that one? He
I don't know that song. What?
Jive Talkin'? It's 70s. I can hear it in my head, but I don't know. I can hear the beat. Let's see. What is your favorite airport to spot? Optimistic Mountain Landscape is asking.
LAX, of course.
It's home. I'm gonna have to agree, but I haven't been to the TWA yet, so stand by. Let's see. Darren Sang says, hello, Kevin and Charlie. Safe travels back to LA, and I will stop by this Sunday for the show. Cool. Yeah, I look forward to meeting you, Darren.
We'll be there. Rudy will be there.
Yeah, the whole gang will be back.
Rita, you gonna be there? Rita?
Paging Rita. Do the high-sounding Bee Gees, Kevin. Is that a thing you've done?
I've never done that. Give me a
Everyone's
line.
saying Bee Gees.
Give me a line. Huh?
Everyone is.
Staying alive.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know.
Was that good, guys?
The microphone's not picking me up. It probably doesn't sound very good.
Gerald says he's gonna wear his AVL hat to the Indy 500 Sunday.
Nice.
Plane spotter edition. Everyone's talking about the NBA Finals. RJ in the OC. Who is older, Kevin or Charlie? Kevin is about 2 months older than me. And if you remember what happened recently, you know what's about to happen for me. So.
Big 5.0.
Oh, yeah. Do the simmer, simmer, simmer down now.
So, Simadana. Simadana. What's that? Simadana.
Rita, yes, I will be there at Clutters Park Sunday. All right. Look forward to seeing you, Rita. Jackie Culver, thanks for SFO. Love Adam. Also my kind of road trip on my couch, LOL.
By the way, I had no idea that Adam was coming with his whole family. No idea. In fact, I think Renette tapped me on the shoulder and said, turn around. And I was like, oh, thank God, save the day.
Yeah, he's like an adult in a 9-year-old
Yes.
brain.
He's all about the planes, too. I tried to ask him as many questions as I could because sometimes he's so into the planes, he gets so excited, he just wants to, like, you know, tell you about every single plane. And of course, you can't do that. So I tried to throw some questions his way once in a great while, but he wasn't having the questions that much.
Yeah, he's all business with the plane action. Yeah, my birthday is close to the 24-hour stream. It's right after that, so it's going to be an exciting weekend for me. I think my birthday is on Tuesday following the stream, so I'm getting a lot more song requests. You don't know Shock the
Don't
Monkey.
make me sing.
Yeah,
What, Shaka Khan?
no, Shock the Monkey by Peter Gabriel.
Oh.
Shaka Khan.
Shock the monkey.
Oh, you do know that? Okay. Let's see. Charlie, you want a box of frozen sliders for the Dorkfest patio party? I mean, yeah, I'll take
Is that
sliders.
about White Castle?
Yeah, what kind of sliders are these? What are we talking here, Gerald? Robert's airship. Love how Adam has picked up on all of Rudy's moves. Yeah, I think he's been studying.
The nodding of the head. Yeah.
He does a lot of practice and studying. He's really serious about doing that. So, and he has legitimate plans to take over from Kevin in 10 years when Kevin's too old to do it any longer, according to Adam.
Yeah. Then we might get back into basketball at some point.
When you're 9, you know, your passions change quickly. Allison says, birthday party. Guess we'll see, huh? Walk Like an Egyptian.
I never liked that song.
Doesn't mean you can't sing it. I guess that's a no on Walk Like an Egyptian. To Arizona 1990. Sorry. Darren says, most 9-year-olds I know act like a child, but Adam is a special kid. Yeah, he's unique for sure.
It was good to meet his whole family. His mom, obviously met his dad before, and his brother, Alan.
The whole family is very nice. They brought all kinds of snacks. I met Adam's younger brother. He's very into Transformers. I got to play Transformers with him for a while, so it was a good time. Glad they made it out. Piano Man, Katie Gooding is asking.
Oh my gosh, really? You guys want me to sing? Don't make me sing. All right.
Come fly with me.
No, I really don't want to sing. Like,
all right, enough song requests. Oh well, we tried, guys. We tried. Life is a Highway. That's a good one. Yeah. Friday, I'm in Love by The Cure.
Saturday, yeah.
Oh, we got a little action
Sunday.
on that one.
I always choose that song for the Sunday Instagram story.
Yeah. Emily's saying, "Here come the mountains." Yep.
Yeah. So we're going into the grapevine here. So this is a true test to see what the internet does here.
The suspense is killing me.
This is the part of the 5 that gets closed down because of snow during the winter.
RJ in the OC is asking, have either of you ever visited the Delta Airline Museum at ATL?
No, I never have.
I have not either. I lived in Atlanta for a year, but that's a long time ago, and no, I never went there. SWAT Cats has 4,517 Transformers. Wow. Okay, Adam's younger brother would love that.
Wow.
He brought about 5 with him on Thursday or Wednesday, but he has at least 30 at home, he was saying. On the road again, Willie Nelson. Okay. Grapevine, yep. Robert's airship asking, was the Starlink mounted on your SUV at SFO?
What was the question?
Was the Starlink mounted on your SUV at SFO?
No, it was on the ground. Does that make a difference? Can it not be on the ground?
Yeah, do you have some insight regarding that, Robert?
I used the app. It said it was perfectly aligned. I don't know if the ground is not where it should be. I don't know. I never read the instructions.
Maybe that's...
Because it didn't come with instructions.
Oh, well then, there you go. East Mar Vista, great rest stop at the bottom of the Grapevine. Okay, good to know. Would you want to meet? Wow, any celebrity.
Dead or alive.
Yeah, dead or alive. I don't know. That's a good question, but there's really no one that sticks out in my mind that I'm like, oh, I just really want to meet that person. Betty White?
Betty White. I always wanted to meet Betty White, and I always had a slim chance of meeting Betty White. Of her time at the LA Zoo, and I thought, oh, I'd just go to the LA Zoo for some one of those events. She'll be there.
Yeah.
Never got to.
Yeah, she would be a great person to meet. I heard she was really mean in person.
Really?
No, I'm joking. Sorry. I'm just joking, guys. That's my weird sense of humor.
I got to meet Shirley Temple.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was her name?
Shirley Temple Black.
Oh, yeah. Black. That's right. Are they driving to Hawaii today? Okay, that's a joke, right, Zoltan? Are we there yet? Yeah. Yeah, Betty White. She was a legend. Gordy, no, we're streaming through the Starlink. Thank you.
Seems to be holding pretty well through the grapevine.
Yeah, so far so
higher. Getting closer to the satellites.
That makes sense. People are now talking about the celebrities they've met or would love to meet in the chat. Joni's asking, is Charlie driving Kevin crazy? I hope not. Am I? Oh, he just laughs. Okay. Wow.
No.
Wow. Oh, that no didn't seem bad. Wow.
Do I drive you nuts?
Are you driving me nuts?
I'm the boss.
You're not driving me nuts.
Okay.
Hey Charlie, who do I think is going to win the basketball finals? Oh, wow. Probably the Knicks, but you know what? I am not that close of an NBA follower, so you know, your guess is as good as mine.
Alright, people, I don't slow down.
People are loving the little Land Cruiser logo. Yeah, I think it's cool looking. Jerry's asking, is Kevin driving Charlie crazy? No. Not yet. Let's see. What else again? Gina says this is gorgeous. You guys still hear us?
Yeah. We're still alive.
So you guys are all liking the mountain views.
Yeah, I'm sure there's, in the history of live streams, there probably hasn't been too many through the grapevine, just because technically cellular is not great through here. Are we the first? Are we making history? First live stream through the grapevine.
Wow. SWAT Cat says soon to a theater near you, driving Mr. Charlie. Bird back to LA. Someone living in Florida seeing mountains is wonderful. Good. What is ETA back to LA?
About an hour, 20 minutes.
Is that it? Wow. It's going by fast once you guys are in here talking to us, so thank you. Jackie's asking, why is it called the Grapevine? Vineyard used to be there? Question. Rita.
Rita, why do they call it the grapevine? There is a bunch of grapes growing on the other side.
Gerald talked to Dave Letterman at the track the other day. You were a big Letterman fan back in the day, right?
Back in the day. Not so much anymore.
Chip's saying Kevin and Charlie arriving just in time for Friday before holiday rush hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for reminding us.
In rush hour. It's only 2:44.
Adrian's saying there are grapevines growing on the canyon walls of the original road. Okay. Thank you, Adrian. Jerry's got some info too. The Grapevine is named for the canyon that I-5 goes through between the towns of Grapevine and Lebec. Rita's saying the same thing. It's named for that canyon. Okay. Yep. Town of Grapevine. O'Malley, thanks for Wikipediaing that for us.
Just in the back.
Yeah, we're right by Lebec right now, you guys. So this is a good sign that the signal is staying this strong through here. Says the Grapevine, where you can practice driving on the wrong side of the road. Huh. Why is that?
Nice little Piper, like sideways.
Let me try to adjust that. I'm gonna see. All right, I'm waiting. He says, Chip says I'm gonna see the driving on the wrong side of the road. Apparently, I mean, that's not good.
I know what you're talking about. Going into Santa Clarita. Yeah. We come down the mountain. We're on the left-hand side.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. Well, you guys have met a lot of celebrities over the years. What's the temperature say now?
75.
It's perfect weather. Darren's watching the 24-hour streams last night. You could only hear ATC. One of the ATC controllers seems to be stressed and giving attitude to the pilots.
Oh, I know who that is.
Wagyu Burgers shop? Yeah, that was yesterday and Wednesday. Are we there about yet? How much longer? We got an hour and a half? Yeah, we had Wagyu Burgers shell at the Westin and then the Marriott. Did a little taste test. I think Kevin might show some video on Sunday of me taste testing them. So if you want to watch me eating a cheeseburger, make sure and tune in. I'm sure you're all dying for that. How were they? Well, I enjoyed the first one at the Westin a lot. It was very good. And was told that the second one would be even better. And it was even better, but apparently it's not as good as it used to be. So
No, it's not as good as it was. Too bad.
Chip's saying, Charlie, try the fish tacos at the Marriott next time. Oh, you know what? I was looking at the menu and I was thinking about
ceviche
that.
tacos.
Ceviche?
Ceviche, yeah.
Ceviche
Plain
tacos.
fish.
No. I saw the fish tacos on the menu, Chip. Yeah, I almost got that yesterday because I didn't want 3 days in a row of
Like me.
Wagyu.
I'll take the Wagyu any day.
Oh, that's right. The first Wagyu day was Tuesday, second day Wednesday, then yesterday. Okay, right. Yeah. Are we stopping at Magic Mountain?
No, no need.
Oliver says, so if the New York Knicks do win the conference finals, it's thanks to you, Charlie. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you.
And we bump up to 400 people.
Wow. Maybe the views catching people's attention. I do love sliders,
Oh, TWA Hotel rooftop deck has really good sliders.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Just regular cheeseburger sliders?
Yes.
Okay. Putting that on the list. Reese, we're in the Grapevine, northeast of Los Angeles. Heading back to LA. DJ J-Tex asking Kevin, what's the scariest ride you've been on?
Scariest ride at an amusement park?
I'm guessing that's what he's asking because, we just mentioned Magic Mountains.
Oh, geez. Scariest ride? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been on a roller coaster. Gosh, I don't know.
I love roller coasters. When I was a kid, I would get more scared than I do now. Chris Schultz says, I love TWA food. Do you mean on the planes or at the hotel?
At the hotel.
Allison liked the Caesar salad wrap at the TWA. Okay. Keeping it healthy. Rita says, technically we're on the Ridge route.
Ridge route.
Thank you, Rita. Yeah, no, I don't like spiders. I mean, I don't dislike them, but I'm not going out of my way for spiders. Is your new SUV a 2.4 liter inline 4-cylinder with turbo? If so, would you ruin engine? You would ruin engine real quick. Yeah, sorry, I'm not sure. With regular, okay, yeah. Kevin's just gonna stick to the premium.
Yeah,
I
I'll
think.
stick with it.
Jerry liked the breakfast he had at the Paris Cafe at the TWA Hotel.
It's the sit-down restaurant.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm getting some good
They have a good
recommendations.
burger there too. I don't know if it's Wagyu.
Chris Schultz says TWA has good cake. I love cake, so all right.
Oh, and the deli downstairs. Yeah, they have like red velvet cake and stuff.
Oh, okay.
24. It's open 24 hours. The cafe downstairs.
Nice.
I shouldn't call it a cafe. It's like a deli.
Don't worry about the typos, Game Boy. It's all good. We can figure out what people are saying, usually. Gary Sunken says, have a nice trip back to LA and look for her pursuit.
Is there a pursuit, Gary?
Allison's agreeing about the red velvet cake.
That same place you get the red velvet cake at the TWA, that's where I usually go for breakfast because they have a really good bagel and egg and cheese sandwich.
Is that the one I had the video of? You guys eating?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that did good.
It's always my go-to. You used to have a really good coffee place right there across from where you check in, but it's gone now. So now the coffee at the TWA is not as good. You need to improve on that.
Is there a Starbucks nearby?
There's a Dunkin' inside the airport.
I'll take Dunkin'. Mike O'Neill's asking, you may have already answered this, but any idea when you'll be going back to Alaska?
That's a really good question. I don't have an answer yet.
Yeah, Adrian, apparently there's no more coffee in the lobby.
Yeah, the place is gone. Even though their hours weren't that great, but it was the best coffee there.
Allison's saying Dunkin'.
I think we're gonna have to go to Dunkin', get the bagels.
Any plans to go back to SXM?
No, St. Martin. Rudy would like to go back just to be a tourist.
I would love to go there as a tourist, but yeah, I just no work trips for that.
Oh, you know who's going to be starting to fly in the St. Martin? French bee.
Oh yeah.
So add another heavy.
Yeah, we met some French bee pilots.
Yeah, we were hanging out with them the other day.
Very nice guys. Thanks again, Lorenzo, if you're watching, for the Starbucks run for us the other day. Jackie says, if you're in New York City, better not get a bagel at a Dunkin'. Way better bagel shops around. Yeah, it's just the convenience of what's around where we're at.
Oh, no, I'm not getting a bagel at Dunkin'. The bagels in the cafe area at the TWA are good.
Jerry's asking, is it called Venice Panini? Is that where you get the bagels?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Allison says, maybe we'll DoorDash. Chris is also recommending the pancakes at the restaurant that you were just talking about. I love pancakes. I love pretty much anything, guys. So I'll take all your suggestions. Andrew Hickenbottom saying, a bit different scenery compared to Jerry and Jilly's road trips. Yeah, a little bit, probably.
We're not screaming at each other either.
Yet.
Would it be more interesting if I was yelling at Charlie? Come on, Charlie, what are you doing?
You know who that reminds me of? He yelled at him, you know. Long story. Take all the pencils you want at the TWA. Yeah, I plan on getting some pencils while I'm there, and some pens. They have pens too, right? Or is it just
Just the pencils.
Charlie, do you try clam chowder? No, I didn't get any clam chowder while I was there. I know. After I spoke so highly on the way. No, never gotten clam chowder. Listen, I had 2 days of Wagyu. And then yesterday I had a steak sandwich, which is pretty good at the Marriott. Mac and cheese is also good. Oh, okay. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, I cannot wait just to eat at the TWA. Charlie, you should be. O'Malley says I should be doing a little more backseat driving.
No yelling at me.
So you can yell back.
I'm not a yeller. I don't yell. I don't scream.
Yeah.
Unless you show up trying to hog my spot. Then it's a different story.
All right, let's see what people are saying here. Jerry would be yelling at the Prius, then just get out of the fast lane. Sorry, we're hitting some bumps here, so sometimes when I'm reading, I get a little nauseous feeling. You leave luggage. Try the tablet again. Jerry says you leave luggage with the counter, they tag it with a really cool bag tag. You can laminate it and have it as a keepsake. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh wow, I'm way back. Yeah, Katie, we're headed back to LA, back from San Francisco. You guys driving from San Fran to LA? Yeah, Andrew, we're about an hour out from our final destination back in LA. Wait, are you looking at that clock?
Yeah.
That's an hour. Yeah.
Oh,
Renette, thank you, Renette. The clock in the Land Cruiser is off by an hour for some reason.
Oh, so it's 4 o'clock.
It is 4.
No.
Thanks, Renette, for bringing us back to reality. Okay.
Why is my clock off?
I don't know.
It's weird.
Yeah. Everyone's discussing their TWA experiences in the chat. So yeah, we got about 2 hours left, guys.
2 hours?
Well, no, an hour, but we get home at 5, not 4. Sorry.
Just time for 5 traffic. And ship set. I think they're enjoying seeing how flat it was at the beginning to the mountains, the hills. Out of the hills. Now we're going back toward flat again.
Charlie, do you prefer window or aisle seat on a plane? I would say now I prefer aisle. As a kid, I had to be by the window, if at all possible.
Yeah.
But now I prefer aisle, just for the sake of having a little extra space to stretch out. And if I need to get up, it's much easier than crawling over people. So yeah, aisle. Rebecca, glad you're here. Darren's asking what airline will be flying to JFK.
JetBlue A321neo.
Warren Rodriguez, how is Starlink doing?
Seems to be doing pretty good, and the grapevine, shocked.
Yeah, that's crazy that you could be where we've been trying to use it, and it's nothing. And then in something that is normally so prohibitive to internet connection and any kind of service, it's this good. So it's interesting. Yes, Rebecca, we are on the 5. B says a Toyota sponsorship would have been great for this stream. Yeah,
This is what Chip was talking about right here.
oh yeah,
So we're on this side, everyone's on that side going up to your right.
gotcha. Yeah. All right, now I know Chip. Interesting. I feel like I'm in the hills of Europe somewhere. Glad you're enjoying it, Dale. Europe has trees, yeah. Rudy's in the chat. Hey, Rudy. Happy Friday. Got Danny Dizeldorf in the chat. Hey, Danny.
Windy out there.
That's pretty peaceful, Rudy. It's nice. And
What?
Rudy's saying it seems like a peaceful drive.
It's windy. I feel like I'm fighting the crosswind.
Oh, last day before vacation, Danny. Yeah, nice. Flyer KG, we would normally have music on, but don't want any copyright strikes, so. Rudy's on his way to an awards banquet. Have fun. And he's wearing the yellow shirt.
Oh, yes, the yellow shirt. Castaic.
Everyone's asking Rudy about his shirt and bow tie.
He has a bow tie with a...
Oh, Al? No, maybe.
What is the street been on?
2 hours ago.
2 hours. We're gonna lose. The battery's gonna run out on Starlink at some point.
319 amazing people watching us right now. Rudy's wearing a floral tie. The bow tie just didn't look right. Okay. Chip does not miss this drive between on the I-5 between LA and San Francisco.
Oh, why not, Chip?
Good luck, Oliver. Miss V says ADL is amazing. Thank you, Miss V. Got 500 likes. Thank you, guys. Jack W loves to drive. Thanks for joining us on it.
Coming into Santa Clarita. This is home to Magic Mountain. Let's see. I was going to say, there's always traffic back up here. Always.
Thank you, Mark Feinberg. Glad you're enjoying it. Thanks, Rudy.
There's the roller coasters in the distance. I don't know if you guys can see them.
Oh yeah, you guys see the Magic Mountain coasters up
To
ahead?
your right. Be on the right. It's so weird how there's always traffic like right here.
Robin, we're headed back to LA from our SFO streams. Adrian's having leftover Wagyu. All right, nice. Where do you get it, Adrian? It's tastier reheated. Interesting. Yeah, we're in the Six Flags traffic.
No, it's not. Not traffic caused by Six Flags. I think it's construction.
O'Malley says, welcome to Los Angeles.
Yeah. Hopefully, this is not the traffic all the way back, because it'll be another 5 hours.
Darren's asking what that very tall ride is in the distance. Well, now it's blocked, but I don't remember the names of the rides. I haven't been to Magic Mountain in about 4 years. Yeah, Cheryl, 4 p.m. on a Friday. Yeah. Not the best time to be on the freeway in LA. Chip says he had to make the drive between the Silicon Valley and Orange County every week for 4 months when he moved from the OC to the Bay Area.
Oh my gosh.
To continue supporting customers in SoCal. Yeah, that would be a lot. Danny just had breakfast. Breakfast? Wow. What did you have, Danny? Adrian gets his Wagyu from a chain called Bear Burger. Interesting. That must be an East Coast thing. That might be the Colossus you're asking about, Darren. Flyer KG. Just if it's the biggest one you're seeing, I think that's Colossus or Superman. Oh, Rita says Superman. Okay, so Rita.
Ask Rita.
We default to Rita's answers usually. Don't see any motorcycles. Gary Sunken, do a live traffic report now, Kevin.
Well, Gary, it is back bumper to bumper on the 5 South there in Santa Clarita. Everyone going to Magic Mountain for a weekend full of festivities. Back to you, Bob.
Wait. Something already plugged in like this, huh?
Sir.
I'm not seeing any other rooms. Oh, wait, hold on.
Fine.
There's this. RJ and the OC asking, have either of you met Gabe from Flight Radar 24?
No.
No, I have not either. What was Rita saying? in the traffic. For the 28s at SFO. Really good. Day 2 at the Marriott, even better. Definitely would get again.
This better not be the traffic all the way back into the west side.
Wow. At least you're not by yourself.
Getting hungry.
Do we make a pit stop?
If the traffic's like this all the way in, I'm not gonna make it. Fading.
Darren's saying, asking, ever been to Universal or Knott's? Yeah, I've been to both. Kevin?
I love Knott's. Universal's okay. Not my favorite. Halloween at Universal's really, really good, but there's too many people there. I love Knott's for Halloween.
I've been to both for Halloween, and yeah, I agree. Universal is super long lines for Halloween. Knott's Berry Farm is much easier to get around, and
The haunted houses at Universal are really well done, but there's just too many people. Too many people. It takes the fun out of it.
I don't really go to either of those outside of Halloween time.
Yeah.
The Plane Spotter's currently at Disney right now. Fun. Oh,
Who is?
the Plane Spotter?
Oh,
But
Connor.
they retracted it. Knott's is better for Halloween, Jerry says. Yeah, we're both going to agree with that one. Renette's, oh, she's responding to Emily. She's working this weekend. She has to make up for the 2 days of hanging out with ABL.
Uh-oh.
Thanks for being there with us, Renette. You were great to have there. Thank you. It was great meeting you. Ron Burgundy just signing in and saying, based on the traffic, I can tell you're in the Magic Mountain area.
Yeah, there's always traffic here. Why?
You are correct. Yeah, you gotta love.
How many hours have you been in this car? 9?
Well, 9:30 we left. It's actually 4:24.
7 hours? 7.
Stream keeps buffering. You might want to refresh YouTube and see if that
No,
helps.
it's us.
Oh, it is us?
It's the frame rates.
A little bit. We are aware. Thank you.
These metal cars around us.
Farid Abed is asking if you could live anywhere else other. Well, I live in Phoenix, so I'm already out of SoCal.
Probably Phoenix.
Really?
I've never really been anywhere else that I connect with.
You think we'll ever be neighbors again?
No, I'm never going back there.
So that's where he's never going to do it. So you're stuck with him in LA.
Phoenix is like second home.
Yeah. You guys talking about pizza in here? Yeah.
No food talk. Kevin's too hungry.
Oh, you just opened the floodgates. Watch.
Charlie didn't want barbecue, so I was like,
No. We both didn't want to stand for 45
that's right,
minutes in that
yeah.
line. I would have taken it if it wasn't that long of a wait, but we didn't want to delay starting the show with you guys, so.
I didn't want to delay getting back here.
And that, you know.
If it wasn't for that hour and a half traffic backup on the 5 because of some accident that happened overnight or something, we've been fine.
Vegas 1. I lived in Phoenix. 2 thumbs down. Wow. I'm guessing you're in Vegas now. I lived in Henderson, right outside of Vegas, for a year, so I've had experience of all 3 of these cities. LA, Phoenix, and Vegas. Emily says, wouldn't be ABL without a little bit of food chat. And Allison says, and apple juice chat. Too hot, Vegas 1. Well, are you in Vegas now? It's pretty much as hot there. Are we close to Santa Monica? No.
Not yet. We're right outside of Magic Mountain still.
How long is the drive from SFO back to LA? It should be 5.5 hours. Should be.
Today. Not today.
Y'all would be ending in time for Walt to start. No problem, Emily. How did we all meet? Me and Kevin met in 2009 through a mutual friend. We both worked at different TV stations there, and so that's how we met. The rest is history. Yeah, it is a long drive, Darren. Especially with this in front of us. Yeah, 283 of you watching.
Put a supercharger on.
No. Excellent.
Just clear it.
No. Emily says stop and go traffic is when a Waymo would be appreciated.
Yes.
That is true. We are on the 5 still. Heading back into LA. There's a Red Lobster coming up.
Ooh, Red Lobster.
Stop for a shrimp break.
Ooh. That sounds good.
Oh, I thought you'd be like, hell no.
I'm so hungry, I'll eat fish right now.
Okay, let's pull
That's
over.
how hungry I am.
Rita attended her 50th high school reunion last year. Oh. It's amazing. How was that, Rita? Was it crazy seeing people after that long? Yeah, Renette, the Cheddar Bay biscuits. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, you guys are killing
Sorry.
me.
Yeah, everyone's talking about the biscuits. Allison's talking. Yeah. We're past the exit anyway. Never mind.
Anybody ever eat at Fazoli's? Fazoli's?
I remember
There's
Fazoli's.
still a Fazoli's around. I can't remember where I saw it. They used to have those all-you-can-eat breadsticks that come around, and they were just complete grease and butter. Ugh.
Weren't they very similar to the Olive Garden breadsticks?
No, it was like, oh yeah. But the food there actually wasn't very good. You just went there
Well,
for the breadsticks.
it was basically a fast food Italian
Yeah,
restaurant.
fast food
Yeah.
Italian.
Yeah, they used to be all over Phoenix. Johnny's saying, I'm so hungry I can eat a sandwich from a gas station, and I get the reference.
Yes.
Vacation. See you later, Linda. Have fun with the grocery shopping. Chris, we're headed back to the office, back in LA. Yeah, to Arizona 1990. Fazoli's is awesome. We had one near us in Arvada, Colorado, but it went out of business at the beginning of the pandemic. In Arizona, they all shut down in the late 90s, I think.
There's still some around, aren't there?
I mean,
God,
maybe
I saw
here,
one.
maybe
I
in
can't
LA,
remember
but
where it was.
not.
Where was I? It wasn't too long ago either.
Was it on a Phoenix trip?
I think so. Where else would it have been? I can't think of it.
Jem from Australia says it's quite enjoyable watching other people drive slowly through traffic. Glad you're enjoying it. Mike Ramos says, hi guys, you could avoid all the traffic by taking the old road, which is on the right hand side until you reach the San Fernando Valley.
Yeah, well. Should be picking up here.
Linda, you're going to Target? Oh. I'm kind of jealous, actually. I love Target. Stretch my legs. Spend $100 I wasn't planning to. Well, Old Road is under construction
There you
apparently
go.
anyways. We're stuck no matter what, so we just gotta make the best of it.
Should be smooth sailing coming up here, and then we'll hit traffic again as we come down Sepulveda Pass.
Hey Mina P, happy Friday. Since you guys both lived in Arizona, did you ever visit the sandwich shop E.G.'s? EGs. I graduated from the University of Arizona with a master's in music in 1990, and EGs was very popular in Tucson. That's interesting you ask that, because I have another really good friend who was asking me that like 3 days ago, and I've never heard of it. Apparently it's really well known and popular. And
wasn't there some famous sandwich shop in Tempe near the ASU campus? Like off of Mill and like, it was in that shopping center.
oh, it was like a sub place, right?
No, it was like sounds like a place like that, just interesting sandwiches.
I have to really dig deep to remember that. Yeah, neither of us have had EGs. Apparently we need to try it. Have you been to Oregon Stop Pizza? I remember Oregon Stop. I don't think we ever went there, though. That was around when I was a kid. Other people are remembering EGs. Okay. What kind of sandwiches is it? Sorry, Kevin, it's all food talk.
I know, I'm not gonna make it.
Is Oregon Stop Pizza still open in Mesa? I have no idea. Gerald, sorry.
There's a box of chocolates right behind your seat.
You know what, Kevin? Life is like a box of chocolates. Give me a second.
It's directly on the floor right behind.
All right, we got some chocolates.
Flip the camera. Brief time out from the traffic watch. Some chocolates that Adam's mom gave us the other day. Is it Russian?
These, she said everything they brought was either Slovakian or Russian.
Oh.
So, not sure which these
Got
are.
white in the middle?
Apparently.
Well, I am so...
That's a soft and juicy marshmallow dipped in
Marshmallow.
chocolate. Oh, here we go.
Oh boy.
You guys see this? We're about to dig into this box here and
Yeah,
finish
give
it off.
Whatever. I'm so hungry. Pretend it's a breadstick.
A Fazoli's greasy butter breadstick. Let's get this puppy opened. Alright. You don't want to watch us eat, so I'll report back. These look good.
Smell good.
Yeah. Thank you, Adam's mom. Oh, these are good.
Not bad. It's just not like a ton of chocolate, not a ton of marshmallow.
Right. All right. I'm on my second one. Are we going to finish this? It
No.
tingles your throat.
The marshmallow is tingling in my throat.
It's very good marshmallow.
It's good. It's tickling me in my throat.
If any of you are curious or you want to try it, it's called Petiche Moloko. I'll show it again. I'm not sure where you get it here since it's from across the world, but 2 thumbs up.
I'm trying to think of what that reminds me of.
Yeah, right?
Like there's something made in the US that is a
Uh-huh.
lot like that, but the difference between this and that other one, you don't taste the marshmallow doesn't overpower the chocolate on this one. Charlie's on his third now.
Hey. It's a perfect blend of marshmallowy goodness
Yeah.
and milk chocolate loveliness. So, all right, I'm stopping at 3. Here, you want another one?
All right, I'm on my third.
We'll stop for now, I guess. Four of those is only 210 calories. So.
That's it?
You want a fourth?
410?
210.
210.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
All right, I'm gonna have a fourth, and then I'll stop.
Charlie's gonna have a fourth.
Hey, I haven't eaten since this
I'm done
morning.
at 3.
All right. Lightweight.
Oh, yeah. I know I said you couldn't eat in my car, but I'm telling you, if I don't eat something right now...
These aren't messy either.
No, they're not. You can put it all in your mouth.
All right, what's going on in the chat? It's preoccupied for a minute there. Yeah, you're right, Darren. Chocolates are good, but you don't want to eat too much. You're right. Chubby bunny, what's that? Darren, yeah, I'm wearing glasses for the first time on a stream, so I look a little different. Giving my eyes a break from the contacts. Christopher Cotton says, let me know when you get to the 514 junction. B737800, Angel. Hi guys. Hey Angel, good to see you here. You like my haircut, O'Malley? Thank you. I just got it cut the day before I flew out to LA. So thank you. Thanks for noticing. It's a game with marshmallows. You fill your mouth with as many as you can. Chubby bunny. Huh. Maybe we might play that later.
Oh, jeez, no.
Someone asked what my plane spotting history is. When I was a kid, I loved going to Sky Harbor. Whenever my mom had the time and was willing to take me out there, she'd drive me up to the parking garage and I'd stand there and just watch for as long as she'd let me.
He goes to the airport like 4 hours before his flight leaves.
Well, now, yeah. I just like airports in general. I like hanging out at them, and I don't like being stressed for a flight, so I get there early and just chill. But yeah, I loved spotting when I was a kid. I'd stand in my front yard with binoculars. Where I grew up was under a flight path from Sky Harbor, so it goes way back. As I got older, I was a little less into it, but always have had a love for planes and flying, airlines. Hey Glenn, welcome in. All right, we've got Mina P with a $7.47 super chat. Happy Friday, guys.
Thank you, Mina. Good to see you. Happy
Thank you.
Friday.
Thank you so
Long
much.
weekend.
Really appreciate it. Hope you have a great Memorial Day weekend.
Alright, is traffic gonna clear up now?
Steven Turgian asking, what is your favorite livery? Mine is Ita, for sure.
Ita, though, I gotta tell you, the Korean Air blue is really not the livery itself, but the blue paint
Yeah.
is really nice.
I was a little iffy on it when I first saw the pictures of it, but in person, really, it's a nice look. But Ita's still my number one. And it's interesting because one of the French B pilots we met in SFO is Italian, grew up in Italy, and he says when that livery first came out, everyone was up in arms about it. No one liked it
Yeah.
in Italy, so it's just interesting.
I asked about Air Caribbean, how you say that? It's actually Air Caribbean. That's how they say it in
Well, he was saying you say
Paris.
Carib.
Carib. Air Carib. Anyway, so when we see those Air Carib aircraft at LAX, like the A350-1000 that we saw the other day, it's actually staffed by French B pilots and flight crew, flight attendants.
Yeah, all the same company. So.
Well, we knew it was the same company. We just didn't know if it was
Oh, gotcha.
who was actually flying the plane. But it's actually French B.
RJ and the OC, do you guys remember the airport movies? Airport 1975, Airport 1977, and Airport 1979?
I never saw those. Never watched
I
those.
remember them. Yeah, they were in an era of disaster movies, which was like a genre. I think I was so young, those were kind of boring for me, to be honest.
The main guy in that, he was in The Naked Gun too. What's his name? The actor.
Yeah, Leslie Nielsen.
Not Leslie was no. Leslie
Well, he was
in
in
the
Naked.
Airplane.
Yeah, you're thinking of Airplane, which
The
I
actual
know
airplanes.
those.
No, the guy that was in Naked Gun, Frank Drevin's.
Oh, I can't remember his
bigger
name.
guy.
Yeah, I forget that actor's.
He was actually on the airplane or the airport movies.
Yeah, I should go back and watch those now, like an adult perspective, because those were a little more adult themed.
George Kennedy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks, Ken.
Didn't they take a 747, looked like an American 747, into the ocean, to the ocean floor? Wasn't that one of the movies?
Something's going on
That's what they were doing.
there. Yes, Allison, we are back at cruising speeds.
Here's the 14 and the 5.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was a Concorde airport movie too. I do remember that. Yeah. Yep. Oh, Airport 79 is the plane that was hijacked and disappeared and crashed into the Bermuda Triangle. Is that the one you're thinking of?
Maybe.
We've got a super chat coming in from Tiki Life in SoCal for $10. Thanks for passing through Santa Clarita. Sorry. I'm a little
Thank
trouble
you.
reading this. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Our pleasure. Always a pleasure driving through Santa Clarita.
I like Santa Clarita. There was a good show on Netflix called the Santa Clarita Diet that I enjoyed. Got canceled after one season. I was a little disappointed. Yeah, northbound is worse now.
How's my driving, everyone? Anybody notice anything about my driving?
I noticed people kept asking what speed you were going, so
I just keep up with the traffic.
yeah, if you're gonna survive on the streets of LA or the freeways of LA, you
People are
gotta
going fast, you gotta go fast.
otherwise you're gonna be taken out. Darren, we left at around 9:30.
A long time ago.
Lifetimes ago.
Yeah.
Rita says we're coming into the San Fernando Valley.
Yeah.
Soul Searching Emily says, Kevin, you're a top-notch driver.
Thank you.
Bebe says, I've been thinking you enjoy driving, Kevin. Good job.
I really don't, but I'll do it.
I love driving, just not for hours and hours.
This is a little too long.
Farida Bed says you're an excellent driver, Kevin.
Thank you.
Jem from Australia, too fast for my liking.
Too fast. News helicopter above us.
Uh-oh. Gary, what's going on?
Gary, Channel 2, Fox 11's news chopper. It's above the 5, the 405. See it?
Yeah.
Can you guys see the chopper in the sky?
Reese B says Kevin is booking it. It might look faster on the screen than how it actually is. If that makes sense. Oh, Katie, you like that show too? Santa Clarita Diet? Yeah, that was a good show.
Should have renamed this live stream Memorial Day Traffic in LA. Probably would have gotten like 40,000 people
Oh,
watching.
you're right. Right.
It's all in the title.
Is that CBS in the show?
Yeah. Are they over something?
I don't know.
Is there a pursuit?
Oofle80 says it doesn't look that fast to me. Then again, I'm from the land of the Autobahn. Yeah, this is slow for you.
Yeah. Look at that northbound traffic. It's not even moving.
LAFD.
It's not LAFD. Fox 11. CBS.
So it's thumbs up all around for Kevin's driving.
All right, good. Thanks, you guys.
get home safe. Yeah, Gary, traffic's moving. Until we get to the Sepulveda Pass. It's all plain jockey Kevin. It's hard work. And it is hard work from what I've seen.
It's very time-consuming. Very time-consuming. Those cartoons.
Yeah, Robin, we are in the San Fernando Valley section of Los Angeles. So the valley, if you know that.
This motorcycle guy behind me. Yeah, right.
Yeah, Gary, we're on the 405 now. Linda is lurking and shopping.
Ah.
Wow. Thanks, Linda.
It's like driving in the HOV lane. Feel like rock stars.
Yeah, people in the chat are asking questions about it.
HOV violation is $491 by the way.
So I'm guessing some of you guys live in areas that don't have HOV lanes. Yeah, they're all over Los Angeles, Southern California, Phoenix.
You don't have to pay for either. Right here on the 10 freeway, you pay for that. 405, it's free. Other highways, it's free. The 10 and the 91 are the only two that have paid HOV.
In Phoenix, they're all free. Yes, it's the top of the hour. Christopher Cotton, thank you.
Is it 5 o'clock?
It's 5
Oh
o'clock.
boy. It's a quick time.
We need a traffic update.
Bob, it's 5 o'clock. Traffic on the 405. You're going northbound. You are. Back to you.
Oh yeah, I used to shop at that Target. That's right.
All right, so we're approaching the 101 freeway.
Sherman Oaks.
Sherman Oaks, yeah.
Rita Loy. The 110 also has a pay HOV lane. I had to take the 405. 105 during rush hour. Thankfully,
Really?
never. My hours always worked around it. So very grateful.
So right now we're going from the valley to the west side. So there can be days where it's nice and sunny and 80 degrees, no cloud in the sky on the valley side. And you come over to the west side where LAX is, and it's cold and cloudy.
60 degrees.
It's amazing, yeah.
Yeah, the other side is not moving. I mean, it can be way worse than that.
It's
but-
pretty normal over there. In about one more minute, all of a sudden we're just going to start slowing down.
Yeah, we are heading over the Sepulveda Pass right now, Darren. So we're going from the valley side to, like Kevin was just saying, the west side. So it'll be kind of, what is this, like Bel Air, Beverly Hills area up here?
It's Bel Air.
Bel Air, Fresh Prince. The road surface is awful. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they can't close it down to resurface it. Too many cars on this constantly.
Yeah, this entire
This guy needs to get out of the HOV. It's too slow.
Simi Valley Pass just saw a story that there's going to be 4 years of construction on the Sepulveda Pass, replacing the road.
Really? Oh boy. It's a good thing I don't have to drive to the valley anymore.
Yeah.
This person needs to get out of the HOV lane. They're slowing us down here.
See you later, Miss V. Thanks for watching. Welcome back, Nathan.
Oh, here we go.
Oh. Right, Allison? No braking in the HOV. Yeah.
Yeah.
That person does not know how to. Especially
Get outta
here. You know, in Arizona, they're going to start ticketing people possibly for driving too slow in the fast lane.
Yeah,
500.
LAX.
Close, but not exactly.
It's the Getty Center up there in the hill.
How's the temperature now?
72.
Perfect. Feels like there's more moisture in the air in LA than in San Francisco.
Oh yeah, there is. Totally. We have a news chopper above the 10.
Uh-oh, Gary. I know
10
you're in
the
there.
405, there's a news chopper or a police chopper. A pursuit. There's no pursuit, right?
I know Allison and Gary both have their sources.
It's probably a news channel, and they're probably showing the traffic. It's Memorial Day weekend. Look at the traffic on the 405.
Yeah, that's a real possibility.
And here we are, right in the middle of it.
This froze up again. Speaking of HOV lanes, in Phoenix, the HOV lane is supposed to be for 2 or more people in the vehicle. Unless if you have an electric vehicle, you are allowed to be a single driver and use it, but they're removing that ability now. So, just a little trivia about HOV lanes. Flyer KG stayed in that round Holiday Inn on the right.
Yeah,
Really?
It used to be a Holiday Inn. It still is a Holiday Inn outside of Long Beach Airport. There's another one down there.
Every time I drove by this building on my way to and from work, I would see that and be like, oh, that would be a cool hotel to stay
It
in.
was a hotel.
Yeah.
I think it still is a hotel, but like a more high-end hotel.
Yeah, I've seen people out on the balconies in the last couple of years. It's definitely still in use.
It's the Lux Hotel, I think.
Well, that area around it is very luxurious. It's Christopher Cotton. Yeah, there's a lot going on apparently.
Oh, really?
He's saying downtown, the 10 West at Boulevard, TC with unknown injuries.
Traffic collision.
ELA 5 southbound at 710 hit and run with unknown injuries. Welcome to LA. Is this Hollywood? No. What would you? This is Sepulveda Pass, like around Bel Air.
Bel Air is to our left. It's to our right.
And then what is
Westwood.
that? Is that Westwood or Brentwood?
Brentwood? Maybe it's Brentwood.
I thought Westwood was more. I don't know.
That's right.
Oh, Simi Valley Pat says they have one just like that. Speaking of that hotel we just drove by in Farmington Hills, Michigan.
Really?
Holiday Inn must have built those round ones everywhere. Interesting. Did not know that.
Like I said, it's still a Holiday Inn outside of Long Beach Airport.
Rita says it is Westwood.
Oh, well. LA Church of Westwood.
Okay. You told me that before.
They use the outside of one of the brick buildings there.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, yeah, I remember that.
That's to our right coming up.
West of us, Rita says. So straight ahead. I guess. No, we're not stopping at a Denny's, Sandor.
Denny's?
How far are we from the airport?
Well, hams over Miami sounds good.
Moon's over my hammy.
Moons over Miami? Moons over... What did I say?
You said hams over...
Oh, hams over Miami. What is it called?
Moons over my hammy. Whatever it is, it's really
what
good.
it's called, apparently. Hams over Miami.
Ace, this is better than Toronto traffic, huh? Okay. Good to know. It could be worse.
Live stream schedule after Sunday is Wednesday, Thursday in New York. Maybe I should not be in this line. It doesn't seem to be moving.
Quick poll. Should Kevin move out of the HOV lane?
Yeah, that's what I got. Quick.
Ace, we're headed back to the office.
HOV be going faster.
You would think. Rita here with the info we need. Moons over my hammy is 2 eggs and ham.
Moons over hammy.
Well, it's my hammy, from what I remember.
Rita, you go to Denny's often enough to know it's moons over hammy?
I think it's moons over my hammy. Everyone says, yeah, get out of the
I know,
HOV
I need to
if
get
you
out.
can.
Well, I need to actually start moving a little bit and then get over.
5?
Yeah, because everyone else is going pretty fast. Oh, see, now
Yeah.
that lane's not moving.
Rita says, yes, I did.
Oh.
Hey, I've had some great meals at Denny's, let me tell you.
Coming up to Wilshire Boulevard. Federal Building is there on the left-hand side, that white building.
It's a beautiful building.
UCLA is to the left.
That's where Westwood would
Yeah.
be, correct? Yeah. Jem from Australia. I love the yellow school buses you guys have. What color are your school buses in Australia?
It wasn't too long ago, LA still had those really dirty old diesel school buses.
Yeah.
Like, probably from like the 60s. They were still using them when I first lived out here in the early 2000s, mid 2000s.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, those are school buses you would see in like movies from the 60s, and they were still using them.
The kinds that spewed out the
Oh,
black
yeah, it's a
smoke
black
from the
smoke,
exhaust.
just- yeah.
I remember
Couldn't
those.
believe it. Rita, you would know what I'm talking about.
Rita says the VA is on your right.
Oh yeah. So the Haddonfield Hospital is to the right-hand side. I wonder if you can actually see the building.
We should do a quick drive-by of our old stomping grounds, Fox 11.
Oh no.
No way.
Get anxiety.
Craig Russell says, Kevin, you know who also has good food? Benihana. It was my favorite restaurant when I lived in Southern California.
Oh, never been there.
I've been to Benihana a few times, but in Arizona, yeah, it's good. They have good food.
Is that the one where they cook the food
Yeah,
right in front of
it's
you?
teppanyaki, I believe it's
I
called.
heard he took his parents to one of those for Mother's Day, and he was talking about how the choo-choo train and the
Yeah.
shrimp were talking or dancing.
Uh-huh. They put on a whole show. It's very entertaining.
How do you make shrimp dance?
Yeah, good question. Oh, Christopher Cotton says the old Crown school buses.
Oh. I'm looking for Haddonfield Hospital.
Oh yeah, Adrian, you spent a lot of time here as a kid, so you remember those old retro school buses. Ace, this is a Land Cruiser, not a Bronco, but you like it, right?
I do like it.
It's a great ride. It's very comfortable. If you're going to be in the car for 8 hours, this is the car to do it in.
Oh, I'm ready to get out of it for sure.
Katya, we've been in the car for
8 hours.
8 hours now.
Hours, and we're not even close.
We did get out once at Harris Ranch for a few minutes to get gas.
8 hours. That's 2.5 hours longer than it should be.
You know what
We're not
though?
even
Yeah.
back yet.
Oh yeah. It doesn't feel that long to me though. I've been reading chat and talking, so that really makes it go by. No, O'Malley, we're not in a white Bronco.
No. This would be the area where we're going
Yeah,
down.
that's true. This is right before he got back home, this area. Game Boy Lyrics says, wow, more than the length of an AVL live show just in a car. We haven't been on the air all 8 hours though, so. And that's called lane splitting, what you're witnessing
Yeah, I can't believe
there.
it's still allowed.
Linda, no, I'm not doing the driving. Ace, yeah, I agree. Lane splitting is dangerous. Nathan, yeah, the channel has done live streams at the In-N-Out in the past. I don't think there's any plans in the near future again, but it is a cool spot for sure. Yeah, I think a lot of people remember where they were during the Bronco chase, if you can call it a chase. Yeah, Rita, it is legal in California. I see it a lot in Phoenix now too. Never used to see it.
It's legal there too.
I don't know, but I see it a lot. I thought it was only an LA thing at first, but it's spreading.
say B, D, and J injury lawyers?
Yeah,
They have a building now,
apparently.
and they couldn't even like. Okay.
Yeah. Propelled them.
Yes, apparently.
Let's check in how many people are watching this
For tuning in.
our
I know
tour
this-
of LA.
I know this isn't aviation related, but I'm just giving you guys what you want. Sorry, I've been quiet.
Focusing on the
I've been
road.
driving for 8 hours.
Let's see, what are we
A
talking
lot of
about?
that has been just crawling.
Yeah. So the lane splitting is a hot topic right now in the chat. So up here on the left is Century City, right? Or are we
No.
too far past that?
Century City?
Isn't it?
Century's way down there.
Oh.
This is what is this? I don't know what this is. Just LA.
I'm not sure.
I just can't get over the fact that they have a building.
I mean, they might not own it. It's just leased space with the signs.
Still though, geez, right off the 405.
Rita says 34 viewers. What? It's got to be more than that.
I don't drive in this traffic. I used to drive in this traffic every day. This is part of my job as a TV news footage journalist here in LA. It was basically just driving. It was like 6, 7 of the hours of my day. This is why I don't drive much anymore, because I did too much of it. It's not a very nice building.
All right, the tablet froze up. Let me restart this. There we go. That sounds about right, Robert.
Hit that like button, feed the beast, or feed
Yeah.
plain jockey Kevin.
He needs food soon. You want some more chocolate?
No, I don't
Some more
want to ruin my
marshmallows.
Appetite. Well, I might need some juice.
Is this what the San Diego's like on the 5, Gina?
I wish you could say we were getting off the 405 soon, but we're not.
Well, it could be if you're going to work.
Ooh.
So what's the... Be glad you're not getting off.
To Florida, I think, doesn't
I believe so.
it? It ends in Florida.
So the battery seems to be holding up pretty well on the...
It's like 35% left in that battery.
interesting. My fingers, the movement makes me tap them sometimes. Is this near LAX? Not really.
No, we stopped at Harris Ranch for gas and a restroom, but the line for barbecue was too long. We're already running behind. I mean, you really think about it. 8. It'll almost be 9 hours in a car by the time we get home. That's 9 hours. That's a full work day.
Yeah.
Just driving.
And for whatever reason, driving wears you out sometimes.
Oh yeah, it wears you out.
Like, you're going to be dead tired tonight. You're going to just pass out.
It's part of the job. What, Gary?
He's asking about a concert. So I'm assuming he's asking about a concert.
Those guys revving up their engines to get your attention.
Yeah.
Move out of my way. Move out of my way.
Oh, Jackie Stoffel says, my wife tennis on the 405 before it was opened. Yeah, you know, someone else was telling me a story a few months ago about how before the 405 officially opened, they would have like community events on here before the grand opening. There'd be tons of people just on the freeway hanging out.
Close to LAX. We're closer to Santa Monica Airport. I've seen a few small planes flying in.
To drive SFO to LAX.
No, it should only be 5.5. On a good
Half behind an accident cleanup, then that kind of slows you down.
really slowed everything down.
By the time we passed the scene, they were just fixing guardrail at that point. Probably a lane. That was a 5, right? What that accident was? Jack, no, we're on the 405, heading to the west side of Los Angeles. Santa Monica have an aviation museum?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You know, they used to make the DC-3s in Santa Monica.
Aviation museum.
Yes.
Thanks, Mary, for watching. Have a good night.
Get me out of this car. Seriously, I've had enough.
Danny says, lovely Friday holiday traffic. Don't miss that at all.
Oh, we planned this one out perfectly, didn't we?
You know, everyone in San Francisco was saying, oh yeah, leave at 9:30.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't know about that accident, but we also weren't counting in LA traffic. A dentist convention at the Aviation Museum. Interesting, Adrian. I don't think we know what's for dinner yet. Element Boy 4. How many more miles to go? Yeah, we're not sure. Have you two been on the 10? Oh yeah. Many a time.
That's how you get to Phoenix.
Ronald's asking, who's in the car? Doesn't sound like Kevin and Rudy. It's Kevin and Charlie.
I'm here.
Rudy's he's headed to what was he headed to?
Awards banquet.
Awards banquet, thank you. Yeah, so this is Charlie, producer editor for the channel.
We're coming back from San Francisco. We're in LA, going back to the office. Drop off the equipment. Blah, 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 blah.
Kevin's so dumb.
I'm so done
with this. He wants this traffic to simmer down now.
No, I want it to.
Sorry.
Too simmer down now.
It's too simmery. Got to figure out the options first. What are we thinking, Larocco?
Just thinking of getting out of this car.
Allison says, y'all earned a burrito for this drive. Oh, what's this? Oh, sorry, sir.
Beep, 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 beep.
Get out of my way.
Excuse us.
Oh, Glenn Confor. I like your eyes. Sounds like an In-N-Out night. Well,
Just had burgers.
I know. I was like, Kevin had 3 burgers in the last 3 days, so I would do it, but yeah, he's tired of it. Yeah, Game Boy, Kevin's tired. Running 2 live streams 2 days in a row, all the travel will wipe you out. Faux show. Honk for ADL. Jack just had Raising Cane's. I haven't had Raising Cane's very often.
It's okay. I expected more from that place. I thought that the chicken tenders, fingers or whatever you want to call them, were just going to be bigger and juicier.
McDonald's just came out with new chicken tenders.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if they're any good. Jen from Australia is asking, what's so good about In-N-Out? We don't have that here.
It's cheap.
But high quality.
The French fries suck, but they're fresh. I mean, they slice the potatoes right there on scene, but kind of soggy. I don't know. I guess everything's just kind of like fresh. Smells fresh, tastes fresh.
The burgers are good. Sometimes I do think it's a little overrated, but it's better than a McDonald's cheeseburger.
Overall, the quality control is pretty good, but some days you'll get like better hamburgers than other days. Like there's something tastes better.
And he says, sounds more like a Postmates dinner kind of night. No one wants to drive anywhere to eat after this.
Yeah, I ain't driving anywhere.
No, it's definitely going to be something near. Five Guys is my favorite out of those more upscale.
You know what? You know what
hamburger.
keeps potatoes crisp, right? They get soaked in salt water or some type of water, and the longer they sit in that, it's how they keep their form the longest. I think they those right there and they put them right into the fryer, so those potatoes don't have any time to like.
Shake Shack. Oh yeah, Shake Shack's good. Phoenix does not have many, if any. But yeah. Glenn, I have to skip a mortgage payment to eat at Five Guys. Yeah, their burgers are
that expensive.
a little tiny very often. It's probably like $7-8.
Another burger.
Well, I know, but for a fast food,
Well,
and I'm
I'll
putting
tell ya,
quotes around
wow.
that.
I don't know. I mean, yesterday's burger could have been a fast food burger.
Culver's. Yeah, I've never had their burgers. Thanks, Joshua. Have a good night. This is Kevin and Charlie, but we'll tell Rudy you said hi. Gives you a ton of fries. More than you would ever need. You guys still have Fuddruckers. Mike YQR. Kevin was. Yeah, I did too. They are no longer in Phoenix, unfortunately. Yeah, these road surfaces on the 405 are concrete instead of asphalt. That's how old this is. Craig Russell, Kevin, do you like Del Tacos? They have pretty good food.
Not really.
Yeah, if I have a choice between Del Taco and Taco Bell, I'm going Taco Bell every time.
What's the third option around here?
I'm not sure what the next exit is.
Venice.
Venice is the next exit. It's on the 405.
Heading toward LAX.
Oh, you guys are seeing the marine layer come in? I just like Fuddruckers because you get to put all your own toppings on them. You can go nuts however you want.
The beef patties were really good. Thick and
Yeah.
buns were really good too.
Me and my work friends back in the day in Phoenix would go there on our lunch break at least once a week. So, always a fun time. And the inside of the restaurants are kind of cool. Yeah, I missed that. Does Venice here look anything like the real Venice in Italy?
No.
No.
We do have canals, but not very large canals.
Oliver says, I hope Kevin gets back to his office on time. You don't have a time limit tonight.
No.
Just before he passes out in the car.
Yeah.
Danny says, all this burger talk makes you want Steak and Shake. Yeah, we hear you, Danny. We're torturing Kevin right now. Good to know, Allison.
But one, that's not where we're going to be.
Oh, never mind, Allison. Do you think it's because...
the cell service to settle in.
Oh. Is it...
Should probably turn it off.
Is the old Capitol Records... Allison's offering to drive us to...
Is it before security or after security?
Are you back on? Thanks, Ronald. See ya. Guess we're gonna end it soon. Batteries are running low. Human ones and the
Yeah,
literal
we're all
ones. It's been a long day.
Thanks you guys for tuning in. See you on Sunday for the big Sunday show.
Yeah. Be there.
Airplanes will be back on Sunday.
Especially less me. Thanks, guys.
See ya.
everyone.
Have a fun Friday night, whatever you're up to. Stay safe.
All right, see you guys. Bye-bye.